Good morning. So today we're going to study the following tense, which is the present continuous. The present continuous is one of those basic tenses that we use in English to refer to different things. We're going to look in this presentation at the following. We're going to look at the three forms. Then we're going to look at the uses it has. I'm going to give you extra examples, and also we have a last exercise in which you have to describe an image. Okay, so first of all, we're going to look at the three forms that we have in the present continuous. The first one that we have is the affirmative form. In the affirmative form, we're going to use the verb to be. We have an example here, which is she's writing a report at the moment. As you can see, we have to use the verb to be. Remember that the three forms that we have of the verb to be are am, is, and are. Each of them depends on the subject that you are using. And then we have the negative form. We aren't playing cards, we are studying. The negative form in this case is aren't. But remember that the other two that we use are am not and isn't. And finally, we have two questions. I have two examples of questions because they are different. If you look at the first one, it says, are you working? The answer that we expect when we ask this kind of question is yes or no. Which is not the case, for example, in the second, is not the case on the second question, which is, why is she crying? In this case, we need to know the reason of this action. When are we going to use the present continuous? Well, the present continuous is going to be used to describe what people are doing at the moment. Yes? For example, she's writing a report at the moment. I am describing the activities that the person is doing in this moment. Other complements or other time expressions that we can include or we can use with the present continuous are now and right now, just to stress the fact that we can see the action in that moment. And also we can use it to refer to a temporary situation. Yes? For example, we can say, we are from Mexico City, but we are living in Monterrey because we have a project or something like that. Okay? Then we have more examples. We have extra examples in this part. Okay? So the first example is Carol and Pete are cleaning their house. Remember that we can use the contraction or we can use the long form, which is the case. You aren't swimming now. Are you sleeping? I am sitting. They are reading their books. Chris isn't watching TV. Okay, so we have examples of questions of the affirmative form, negative form, and the question form. Okay, and finally, yes, for our last activity, I want you to describe the following image. Yes, as you can see, we have this big picture. We have this big picture. So what I want you to do is to look at it, and I want you to describe the actions that we can see. For example, we have one of these. We have this woman. We have this woman, and she's doing two activities at the same time. Okay. For example, she is driving and she is using her cell phone. Yeah, for example, we have this other guy. We can name him Chris, and we can say Chris is playing the guitar. Okay, so that's going to be our last activity, and I want you to describe this picture. Thank you very much.